Okay, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. I decided to do another one for you guys because obviously y'all liked the saves and all that. So with that being said, today we are going to be watching, since we are in stay-home orders, whatever your state is, whatever the frack you want to call this. We are, at home. We don't get to watch the racing that we actually want to watch. So this time I'm reacting to the top 50 NASCAR crashes of the 2019 season. I'm guessing that's probably all three series. I'm hoping it's all three series. So hopefully it is. Yeah, this is by Jake Bessinger. Anyways, you see his name. No, you don't see his name. Right here. There's his name. Give us a subscribe. Go watch the full video so he gets the views, all that. I'm gonna even, boom, see? Look at that. There's the like. Okay. So he says the second 44 is going to be the 43. And my mouse is broken. Yes. Alright. So. Full screen. And yeah, we are ready. Tied for 50th, so the top 50 NASCAR crashes in 2019 season. And I wish the video quality was better, but for some reason they're it's almost like they're just capping videos at 720. So let's go.
Yikes. I think he had his eyes
Pit
on
road,
the 12
52.
of Blaney trying to clear him.
Tyler Reddick, Justin Allgaier, see right here,
Iowa?
right in, tries to avoid at the last second.
He couldn't see. He could not see.
Haley was on pit road as well.
There was nothing he could do.
Right
Bristol, brakes locked up,
straight
into the wall.
Absolutely straight up the racetrack. Maybe. Oh man,
they made contact.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, he
Boyer got a
left
little
rear
bit
of the
loose,
20, and that
got into the
that
20.
Got him loose.
If you look closer, you can see the 14
Gosh,
got
he
a
was
little
lucky
looser.
right there. Oh.
Boy, real close there.
I like that
And
car
he kind
though.
of got himself in a situation where, as
the 34 McDowell along for the ride. There he is. Yeah, so I think Stenhouse was the first one in
They're
the fence.
4 or 5
with all
wide.
his
There's
cars side
nowhere
by
he
side.
had.
Not
There's
enough
nowhere
room.
he could go. He was screwed out of
Kurt
room.
Busch squeezing the 17 into the wall, and look at here, maybe the 17. A little angry with that.
See, that proves it right there.
Turns him
Stenhouse
into
is a
McDowell.
dick.
Almost flips the 34 car.
And it all began. Look at
Yeah, I
Burton
was
in
right.
the
All
18.
three
He gets
series.
away unscathed, as does the
He had
13
it. It's Bristol, or is that Dover?
of
That's
Johnny
Dover.
Sauter, and the 17 of Ankrum just a bit
Oh,
clicked there in the,
he
well, maybe a little
pinched
heavier
the
than
4.
we thought in the left front, but
The inner loop, out of the inner loop, into the carousel.
I like that. I like that camera angle. A little bit of the bumper. He shot him wide into the wall.
Payback from earlier.
Top of the screen, you see the yellow truck on the right started to
Right there.
go sideways ahead of him.
02. He had it.
Like
He
Cicerelli
had it.
Oh, look at that damage. And
Uh-oh.
then just nowhere for Chris Fontaine and that blue and yellow 47 truck to go.
You could see the fire come out of the exhaust. He was off the gas for sure, but just couldn't get stopped in time.
Rolled faster than he did coming into the corner, and it pulls the back of that car around with it.
So he got loose.
Great look at it right there.
It's hard
Great
licks.
execution from our production group, all the camera folks who are out in the elements today. Very windy and cold day in Texas. We appreciate all they bring each and every week.
Just gonna put this out there. You will probably be missing a lot of sound.
So keep an eye on that. Daniel Hemrick right there. Has a flat
Darlington.
tire.
It's shot down in front of people.
Loses control of his car.
Heavy traffic for the top 5 car. Oh,
The double.
Bristol, you just run out of the room.
catches the 20 of Christopher Bell. They spin, the caution comes out. Big
Oh,
contact
ooh.
now behind him.
I think that's the
12
81.
car and the 81 had nowhere to
And out of
go.
the driver's hands.
Yeah,
Looks
Harvey
like
trying to push him
Talladega.
to get him by that middle lane.
got up
and
underneath
just when
him.
he hit him, it
It
just
just-
shot Brad up. Then
His back tires
up,
lost.
and guess
That's
what? When you're all
Daytona.
running a line together trying to help each other and something happens, guess what happens to all of you? You all get damaged.
Harvick's in the fence a little bit. I think he's going to be okay.
And there's Tyler Reddick. All of them in their first 500 start and moves on.
Yeah, and I just wonder if McLeod was trying to get woed up, and I think Cody Ware had no idea he was coming to pit road.
And you're right, Jimmy Johnson did get collected in that.
The fire that we see there.
Honestly, we saw a fire during practice yesterday, and it was because of oil, a broken oil
That
line
looped around on him.
the headers
He was
ignited
going,
or something like
he was
that.
getting
Could be
past.
broken oil line or a broken fuel line.
Took the air off his car. Ooh, ugly sponsor. Ugly sponsor.
To get the
Ugly
side
sponsor.
draft off him. I don't think he knows that he's there.
Yeah, Ryan Sieg was in a hole there, and
he got lucky they tapered that. If that was straight, that would have been a harder
Ryan
wreck.
Sieg, that's just one of those racing incidents. And
He has to go 3 wide, 4 wide, and they just run out of real estate. Contact with the 41.
4 wide, nowhere to go.
Catches Hemrick. Legato down there on the bottom of the racetrack as he went out of.
And throwing that debris, tire debris, up in the air. You can't see it because the trash compound's so dark. You can't really see where that stuff's at, where the groove's at. Where
What happened to the 17?
did you see how aware Crafton was of everything that was going on around him? As soon as he saw that go bad,
Oh, he got loose.
to the apron he goes. And watch the job that David Gillen does. Those trucks are crashing right in front of
he misses that.
right in front of that blue truck with Valvoline on the hood. He's able to sneak through.
A little bit of damage there to that right front of David Gilliland. Crafton has barely missed.
Down at the bottom of the track.
It looped around on him. Lost the.
Like you called it, Steve.
He's going by him so fast, the air just disappears on the side of that 66.
And so he's
Bumped
just
him?
getting loose right here as the 14 goes to his outside.
Why is it? It looks like
looked
the
to me
17 is causing
Kyle
so
Larson
many
at that
problems.
point as he went in
Or is
the
that the
corner.
14?
Man.
Heavy impact.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
look, it's
three
Mr. I
Lawson
have no
Dillon
job.
really-
And now Gustine coming around the outside. Contact, and Dean is going to take out Rhodes. And Crafton gets through again somehow, and so many more involved in this incident.
Right on the outside of Tyler Reddick against what we already said coming into this whole race. Turns 3 and 4 in the
Whoop.
wind, and it's just
Looped
gonna
him
pull.
around. It pulled the
loose.
air off the
It's just gonna pull
spoiler.
him right around.
He got
It's gonna
loose,
collect
went up to
Christopher
the
Bell
track to
and a
collect
whole
it.
List of others, and we talked about this in the pre-race. You knew this was going to happen in this race. Kevin turns 3 and 4, very difficult, windy conditions.
Everyone is taking every little gap that's there, and here comes the
Oh, he got loose in the pack. Air from the other cars. Screwed him.
Got into the 86 to the 51 of Jeremy Clements. Timmy Hill in that as well.
Justin Allgaier. And that's a product of him getting caught in the first crash.
I mean, this racing has been outstanding since we got the green flag with 6 to go. Man, he went nose first after contact with Cole Custer.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly what happened off of turn 2 over there.
Final lap, his teammate Denny Hamlin just got loose off the corner. And around he went. Into the inside retaining wall.
That's Mike Harmon coming out of there.
So here he is on that curb.
Oh, the curb just upset the car.
Overcorrected.
Yeah.
Right into the Armco barrier. Wow.
Per mile-and-a-half race.
You don't need to
Right,
use
Steve,
up
that's
that
a
much
big
track.
impact for that 98.
Yeah.
We talked about these composite bodies, how strong they are, but there's still the suspension when it hits those tires that hard. Look at that impact by Tyler. That's a huge shot.
Reddick.
Oh, he went across and it just got loose on him.
Out of control going up the racetrack. Big hit.
Damn, that 98 looks
A lot
good
of
too.
things going on there at once.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Reddick had a flat tire or just get out of line.
That force. And they get really close together in turn 2. Just suck the 48 car right around.
Yeah, the one car, Kurt Busch, he just had some issues and just got up the racetrack, and that allowed both of these guys to get underneath them. And you said it. I mean, when you get underneath somebody like that, it's easy to get the air taken off of your spoiler, and just around they went, 3 wide. Just normally doesn't work very well at Indy. It's just not a wide racetrack, enough groove.
Until that just happened right there. Now 3 wide, 2 rows back, 3 rows back. Oh, boy,
Oh, he
gets
turned him.
Looked to me like he came up just a little bit too early on McDowell.
Oh, my gosh.
And William Byron's luck runs out.
You actually go for it, it's not.
Well, Sheldon Creed was going through the middle. He was going to try to get underneath Ross Chastain, and Ross realized that and started to turn down to try to block that move, and there just wasn't time, Michael, as we've been talking about. Look at the
Nice
hard
job by Natalie Decker. Check that out. She's going to maybe make just a little contact, but up on the racetrack, she was sideways. And
talked at the start of this broadcast about how difficult it is to keep control of your truck when you're down on the bottom.
Air took the spoiler off of it.
Loose. No air on that right rear fender because of the outside.
Watch this damage right here.
Traffic.
This is not off-road trucks, man.
That was a block. I think the 3 got there. He didn't mean to get there. It's just a little bit of contact.
When Clint goes across the back bumper of that 3, it turned the 3 sideways. It upset the back of that 3 car. And then at that moment, Austin's trying to just catch his car. He's steering the race car, trying to steer the back of the race car. It starts driving like a forklift at that moment. And then he's down.
The 2 of Creed right there in the middle, and
yeah, he came down. His spotter did not tell him he was
had
clear.
Some sort of an issue and slowed, it looked like. Well, and then Creed ran in the back of him.
Not
His
sure
spotter.
Sheldon Creed had anywhere to go.
No, I don't think
that's
so
on the
either.
spotter.
Yeah,
The spotter should have told him he was there.
the front end just goes light on him up the hill. Cranked it left, like you said, Phil. Then back to the right, but it was too late.
A hard shot into the safer barrier.
Fill those 32 spots to see who's
qualifying.
Uh-oh. And for the second time, and that's a big hit for the 34 of Jesse Awuji.
We were just talking during the commercial break, Michael and I, and
Ricky came off the end of the front straightaway, and that hard shot into the barrier.
No
Something let
brakes.
loose on the right front, probably a tire going down there, right in front of Ricky Stenhouse
don't know if a
Jr.
tire went down.
Landon Castle at this point along for the ride and into the wall. Wow, what a hit!
Boom, boom. 3 or 4 of them all together.
Right in the
Hard
lookout.
hit.
22 almost
Ooh,
went over.
he got lucky.
It's a moment that all the safety of the roof flaps and the hood flaps definitely saved that 22 car from going over. Years ago, I'm confident to say that car may have went airborne for sure.
Sure, yeah.
Brad and
so with that
Blaney
kind of
just sneaking by. That was big for Blaney.
Even though the 22 is back in the pits, opportunity to get tuned up.
That's working really well.
Oh, Jimmy gonna take.
Oh, no, Jimmy!
Contact.
And around goes Bernard into the wall.
And there's everybody.
Clear, all clear.
Big wreck.
You got it.
Well, I'm just wondering, did that suck the back end of the car around on Menard?
I see right here that red, white, and blue,
Yep.
number 1, second in line on the top. Gets basically the same situation we've seen. He catches the 2 of Tyler Reddick. It stops his momentum. Christopher Bell's behind him. He doesn't know, can't do anything about it. Just hits the 1 so hard, it spins the 1 out at the front of the field.
We'll see what happens here. He's in the middle of the screen. The orange stripe. He's going to
Kentucky.
dip below Decker in the 54. Bounces up, just wasn't quite clear of Natalie, and she was holding her line, and they clipped Boyd into that outside wall.
Yeah, can't
Really very similar to what we saw a little
It looks
bit
like he
ago
hit
with
the
Austin
apron and
Center.
it shot him up.
Right, car on the outside, kind of takes the air off the car on the inside, and car on the inside.
And Gilliland had nowhere to go either. He had someone on his
And
back
bye-bye.
bumper, and boy, that's a
Man, that's a frightening feeling seeing that wall coming at that speed. Believe me, I know I've hit a few of them.
Thank goodness for the safer barrier. Obviously, you see how much damage there is to that truck.
How about Alex Bowman in the 88? He gets a shove. He's going to go sideways right in front of the pack.
Right in front of his teammates.
Caught up, and the 9 is caught up. The caution has come out. He got a big shove right into the front of the pack.
Next car down the front straightaway.
Huge block coming right here.
Blaney as they go around
37.
the 37. Almost upside down.
Oh,
So
he
is
got
the
lucky.
96, Parker Kligerman. Here they come. They make contact. They're side by side. It's a photo finish at the line.
Eric Jones tries to feel the hole, and Brad, it's very tight right there. Brad coming down the
Way
20,
too close to each
trying
other.
to get in that position, and it took all the air
Pulled
off
the
the right
20
side
out.
of that 20 car.
It just
Eric
looped
Jones
it
getting
around.
a little
Just
bit loose there
Just
underneath the 2.
whoop, going around.
Tries to make it 3 wide right there. Busher comes down. A little
Talladega?
bit of contact right there, and just turns the 37 around.
Boy, and Benedetto had
big.
nowhere to go.
Oh.
Truex had nowhere to go.
so happy to see that 37 car stay on the ground when the 95 hit him. Yeah, big hit by Haley in the 77.
Wow. The 17th of February looking way too much like the 4th of July.
Amen.
Fireworks everywhere.
Yeah, and it really and truly, it was Paul Menard. He gave to Benedetto a little shove, but it was on the outside, on the right side, and that just turned the Benedetto into the
a car
a
shot in the
wall,
corner.
It was
You
on.
never do that.
A different situation than we saw in the clash between Menard and with Jimmy Johnson.
Because you're hitting straight and they're turning.
When we heard
so
the
immediately
spotter
just
on
going
the
to send
21
that car
Menard say,
down
well,
like
he
that.
zigged and we zagged.
That Brad was pushing the crap out of me, and I loved it. Oh, that's Stenhouse. Go figure.
Oh, we saw this on another video.
Yeah, it stuck the landing. Russian judge docked me a little bit. I didn't keep it straight. No, I mean, look, the Beard Oil Chevy, man, we ran a great strategy. Darren Shaw, Ron Lewis, my spotter, everybody. It was awesome. I mean, 62 was in front for a split second. And let's see. Legs together. I mean,
we're good.
Didn't really stick it well. But
little wobbly.
Joey Logano on the outside riding in 5th. They're all chasing Chase Elliott to the back straightaway.
This is number 1.
Off turn number 2. Now they're spinning in the back of the pack. Kyle Larson, William Byron, David Reagan careening out of control. Up front, Bowman to the outside of Elliott for the lead in 3.
Here's Bowman with the race lead. To the top of the banking goes Eric Almirola. Chase Elliott working down to the inside as they work their way off turn 4.
And there we go. He should have moved these down. This up would have been so much better. Just gonna hit that so we don't get hit with a copyright. We probably already will on this, even though I'll have to appeal it. So there you go. That was the top 50 crashes of the 2019 season. I mean, what more do you want? So there you go. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Make sure you check out the original video by Jake. Bassinger. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.